Good evening, everybody. And the discussion today is coronary heart disease. The heart disease that we're going to discuss is the number one killer in America. Um, from the time that it started to the time that it's ended, it's been always on the forefront, and we haven't had anything to change it yet. So I just want to bring it up so we can be aware of what's going on. My grandfather experienced his first heart attack when he was 55 years old. I was playing in a baseball tournament, and to have your idol, somebody that you really respect, sit in the hospital and they're not sure if he's going to make it or not, it kind of like makes you aware of what's going on. But at that time, I didn't understand what it was. But now I understand what it is, and I know like the prevention methods to help lower your risk, and that's what I want to start off speaking today. Um, Healthy heart foods. That's really the main thing that can help you prevent heart disease. So there's a lot that goes on in your diet. Omega 3s, minerals, soluble fibers that help lower your cholesterol. All these are good. You can find some of these in salmon. You can find these in grain. You can find these in spinach. Vegetables, they're really rich in helping your body. So another thing that you can find that is good and packed with protein are nuts, and these are all grown from the ground. So it's basically based on the fact that if you stay healthy and you eat what is not considered like with preservatives or saturated fats, all this stuff is man-made. So that man-made may be tasting well, but it's not very well for your body, and it kind of breaks you down. Just continuing with that, it can help lower your cholesterol if you eat right, which will help you live longer. The heart needs to stay active because it's your main organ, and if you begin to experience, heart failure, and when you lose something, it's not like a muscle; you can't rebuild it. So once a part of your heart dies, it's gone. You can't get this part back. And just so my second point that I want to bring up is life after you have a heart attack. You'll never be the person you were. So I've had a couple conversations with my grandfather, and he said, I'm always just trying to maintain. I can never build anymore. And for me, my whole life has been based on building. I never wanted to just maintain. So kind of keeping that in my head, it's going to help me eat right, stay healthy, like live a positive lifestyle. But, a survey shows that some symptoms that he was receiving that he never talked about was his chest pain. 92% of people that have heart attacks experience chest pain, and about 610,000 people yearly die from heart attacks. 525 of those die from the first one, so it's deadly. The rest are lucky, but guess what? They die from another one. So once you have this disease, it's just a matter of time. And I know that's tough for living like life if you don't understand the afterlife and you're not sure what's going on, to live in fear. And living in fear can cause many issues. It also like brings to the forefront like what we're looking forward to. Men over the age of 50, that's when your chances start really increasing for a heart attack. And right now, it's prominent in the lower states because of all the spices, the seasoning. States show that like 90% of the men in the lower region of the U.S., receive heart attacks. And, 90% is a big number. And maybe we can change that. So I just wanted to bring it aware that, diet and the way that you can stay proactive and prevent, keep you healthy longer, keep you active, and we all want to be great grandparents. We all want to see our kids grow. We all want to see the world change. At least I do. And this was important in picking my topic to inform and let everybody know, just how heart disease is a main factor right now in the place that we're living in, but it's going to continue to grow with time. The more fast food factories are getting put out, that's more preservatives, that's more negative effects on the world, and we just need to be aware that the food pyramid is not always correct, because right now at the top of the food pyramid you can see oils and sweets. Well, in my opinion, uh, you shouldn't teach kids to eat, sweets, to candy. Like, it's not supposed to be something that's, of food. It's a, something that you have as a snack. You get rewarded with candy, stuff like that, just to help them, stay sugar active, I guess. But as far as incorporating this into like school systems, I believe that it could really change the way that our kids are, getting active again, because video games are a huge thing, and it's hard to find kids that like to enjoy playing outside, and we just need to be adaptive and change, what we're doing in the world. So thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask.